close this tiny salon. I was thinking about Tom and us moving on. She walked in through the door, asked me just one more. I could see she was a woman of her time. She pulled off her rain-soaked coat, tossed it, cleared her throat, ran her fingers through her red hair. I picked up my cape, knowing there was no escape. Please sit down right here in my chair. She sat down and faced the mirror, and in her voice filled with fear, she said, there's one thing on my mind. Make me feel pretty, make it all right. Show me the difference between day and night. Into the morning, into the light. Make me feel pretty, day and night. I'm struggling to figure out just what's right, knowing what she has said. My mind is wondering, what should I say? Softly I ask her about her day. She said, as I grow older, my marriage gets so colder. Her sadness begins to fill the room. Our love's been slowly dying, and I know he stopped trying. It's a long way from being bride and groom. The lipstick I have seen just makes me want to scream. Tells me he's seen another one. And I just have to say that I've begun to stray, but I am empty inside. Make me feel pretty, make it all right. Show me the difference between day and night. Into the morning, into the light. Make me feel pretty, day and night. Sometimes I find my mind just wanders as I listen to their tales, and more than often I'll just be kind behind the beauty veil. I asked where it all went wrong. She said, oh, it's been so long. I began wondering if that's just the heart. Her reply, times led us to part. She took a long deep breath and said, it's just like death, but the grieving never ends. He just wanted kids, me I never did. We blamed each other till the end. I would plan and I would scheme, talk and nag him about my dream. He would only listen with one ear. Each one wanted the other to change, that their lives they would rearrange, that cast our fate from the start. Make me feel pretty, make it all right. Show me the difference between day and night. Into the morning, into the light. Make me feel pretty, day and night. to happen, but we fought all the time, screaming for hours, ignoring each other, just like my dad and my dear mother. He drank, I wanted to talk. He grumbled, turned and walked, the same as my dad to my mom. I told him every day, I told him every way, that he better get with my plan. That's when he withdrew and voted with his shoes. I cried, he'll never get to me. I saw that he was gone. In his mind he was moving on. I was alone and on and on. Make me feel pretty, make it alright. Show me the difference between day and night. Into the morning, into the light. Make me feel pretty, day and night. The tears of her torture, they fell from her eyes. A memory flashed in my mind. The need for control in a family of four. Behind closed doors, our personal war. I pulled back from the thought of Tom and what we've got. I'd done the same thing to my life. He'd been kind of quiet as late, coming home kind of late, working hard to support our life and home. I would tell him never make, not even one mistake. I would leave him, we'd be apart. Never let him get too close, control his very course. As she spoke, I hear it in my heart. Make me feel pretty, make it alright. Show me the difference between day and night. Into the morning, into the light. Make me feel pretty, day and night. I said that Dad left us with nothing, nothing but the road. Stranded alone in a broken home. Mom drank her life away. Told myself every day I'd never chase my man away, but that's just what I've done. Suddenly the pain was real. With this I'd have to deal, or I'd end up just like my mom. My heart was beating fast, had the die just been cast, left its mark to be unchanged. In my fear and in my need, the signs I failed to heed, I'd tread the path from before. I thought, make me feel pretty, make it alright. Show me the difference between day and night. Into the morning, into the light. Make me feel pretty, day and night. Began to cry harder. I never wanted it this way. We were the same, just like mother and daughter, living in the past, like ink and water. I thought back to all of those women's dreams, and I suppose they weren't so different from me. Then I took off her cape, looking for my own escape from the prison of my life. Spending days silently lying, spending nights secretly buying the life that led us to this night. I turned her to the mirror, and in a voice filled with fear, I said, there's one thing on my mind. Make me feel pretty, make it alright. Show me the difference between day and night. Into the morning, into the light. Make me feel pretty, day and night. She looked up with a voice of compassion. I've seen what you've seen. This life we lead is so out of fashion. Time for us to just come clean. I would like to say to you, I can see where you're going to. I've lived it so many days. We should ask instead of tell. Cool the anger, don't let it swell. Learn to choose our spoken words so well. And when we realize how subtle are the lies that blind a happy heart, change the course of our resistance, move beyond